Hi guys, I have another story for you. Today we are doing Joshua and the Big Wall. If you've heard this story, it's kind of an exciting story. Joshua was a man. God told Joshua what to do. Then Joshua told God's people. Joshua liked to listen to God. Jericho was a place. Jericho had houses in it. Jericho had a big wall around it. It was a city, kind of like Vancouver is, except this one had a big wall around it. The big wall had a door in it. Every day the Jericho people went in and out, in and out, and in and out the door. Now God wanted his people inside Jericho, but the Jericho people said, no way. The Jericho people shut their door up tight. And they said, you cannot come in. And their wall was so big that it kept everybody out. Look how big that wall is. It's taller than the houses. God knew what to do. God told Joshua, and Joshua told God's people, hornblowers, line up. Soldiers, line up. This sounds like an interesting plan. We got hornblowers and we've got soldiers. Shh, he said. Don't talk until I tell you. But hornblowers, get ready to blow your horns. It's going to be a quiet plan. Away went the soldiers. Away went the hornblowers. Step, 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 step on their way to Jericho. What do you think that they would do? Everybody walked. Nobody talked. But the hornblowers blew their horns. They marched all the way around Jericho's big wall. Step, step, step. Then they went home. This is an interesting plan. The next day they marched around again. Step, 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 step. Everybody walked. Nobody talked. But the hornblowers blew their horns. The next day, guess what? They went again. And the next day, and the next, around and around. Step, 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 step. Everybody walked. Nobody talked. But the hornblowers blew their horns. And then Joshua shouted, now! The hornblowers blew, the soldiers shouted, and Jericho's big wall fell down. Crash, bang. God did it. And God's people walked right into Jericho. They didn't even need the door. God was stronger than Jericho. He made a way for them to get in. Joshua obeyed God, you guys, and he did exactly what God told him to do. And it is so important when God asks you to do something, to do it. I want you guys to remember that. Even when it's hard, because I know sometimes obeying mom and dad is hard. Sometimes being nice to your brother and sister is hard. But when we listen to God and do what he says, it's always the best thing to do. Bye, guys.